The reports we're getting is that the charges against Nasrin Sotoudeh are that she spread propaganda against the Islamic Republic and that she has colluded against national security. Are those the charges?
Her activity was considered a breach of national security and also of undermining the Islamic nature of the state. Well, at least in Iran, to indulge in activity which defaming Islam or against Islam is forbidden by law.
In what way is she accused of defaming Islam?
Well, I think Islam is very strong. It could not be defamed by one person or another. If it was possible to defame Islam, it was defamed by the huge literature which is right now published in the West against Islam. She should not indulge on propaganda against Islam. She was, unfortunately, carried away in her discussions, either being in Western Iran, by some sentiment which goes directly against Islamic law, Islamic Sharia, which is forbidden, definitely. Especially, it is not expected from a lawyer. She could be an intellectual and write books, but a lawyer should definitely respect the law that she wants to apply.
Are you saying she made statements while in Iran against Islam or against the government of Iran?
Government does not have any trouble. I mean, against government, every day there are hundreds of different claims.
Is it because she was defending protesters of the 2009 presidential election?
Well, defending protesters also is a common thing. All the protesters who were in the prison, they had one or two lawyers to defend them.
So you're saying that's not the reason
Definitely
why she's...
not.
Is it possible the seriousness of these charges could lead to the death penalty?
I do not anticipate that. I don't think so.
In the meantime, it is reported that she's being held in solitary confinement, that she's had very limited contact with her family, and that she has spent much of this time undergoing a hunger strike to protest her treatment. Can you confirm this?
Well, that she went to hunger strike as a protest, this is not strange because the whole process she started, I think she knowingly started this process to make a point or to raise the issue. So even her positions against Islam or attacking Islam also was part of the parcel of this process that she went into.
In talking about the 2009 presidential election and the response to it, you made a statement earlier in this interview saying that there were some things that happened in prison that were not maybe the best, which raises this question. Concerns have been raised about the safety of Nasrin Sotoudeh in prison. Should people be concerned? Are you concerned about her safety in prison?
Well, definitely I'm concerned that a citizen is in a prison. This is obvious. And I don't like no single citizen of Iran to end up in prison. But I'm not disturbed. I don't think that something illegal will happen to her. We had instances in our prison, as you know. We got a report that in one of our prisons, the Kahrizak prison, there were maltreatment of the people, and detainees were beaten, and even 3 of them were injured, and later on they died. But it took us only 48 hours to close that prison, put everybody on trial, the officers in charge. But, I mean, nobody is perfect. You compare our prison with the prisons of Guantanamo in the United States. Everybody knows that over there are the huge charges of violence and of human rights. There are notorious tortures over there. And even President Obama promised to close that prison, but they did not do it.